Hi, my name is Devon Smith, and today I'll be talking about the two distinct ways of how people, including myself, process communication. The two distinct ways are central and peripheral. I'll be explaining to you how this pertains to my personal life, including discussing about my brother and how I receive information from my brother, the things that he discussed between me, our relationships, and how it all comes together with central and peripheral. An example I would like to give out is, let's take a look on if an authority or somebody over you talks about a lesson that they have once been through, and they want to discuss it with you and help you not run over the same mistakes that they did before. Now, relation to my brother, he will always get on me and nag on me and tell me what I need to do and what I need to do better when he has already done that before. Now the question is, would I be wanting to use my peripheral senses and take what he says to me and look at it as if it's something small, if it's something big, is it important to listen to, or is it something to ignore? The definition of central is being characterized by cognitive elaboration, which in other words, it falls into three different categories. These categories are carefully evaluating messages, arguments, while pondering implications of the communicator's ideas and relate information to their own knowledge and values. The second distinct way is peripheral. Peripheral is to examine messages quickly or focus on simple cues to help decide whether to accept the position advocated in the message. Now, again, I've experienced these two distinctive ways in my professional life as well as my personal life. But I would like to highlight my personal life because there has been many times where I needed to evaluate a message and hear a little more information than I need to before responding to it. I would use these messages in my personal life by talking to my older brother. And although we may think alike, we may have differences. My brother would try and spread his wisdom as well as his opinions on me, and I would dissect the conversation into how it benefits me the most. Now, to elaborate on that, I would like to talk about this one moment where I want to highlight is when me and my brother was arguing on a basketball court, and it related to things that had nothing to do with basketball at the end of the day. So me and my brother are really, really, really close. We're not that far apart from age, and we always have our different opinions. We always have our different values in the way we think about things. Peripheral, it stuck out me to the most because, again, it says examining messages quickly or focus on simple cues to help decide whether to set the position or advocate the message. Right. So my brother was talking about how I should start going left to work on my jumper. Me, I'm a lefty. I'm actually ambidextrous, but I'm a lefty when I play basketball. And I feel like nobody should tell me on how I should dribble a ball or my direction or way of going or the way I need to shoot. But my brother had a different agenda. Talking about that, and then it got into deeper things on how I never listened to him and simple past mistakes, making mistakes back in high school, and things to just learning. I wouldn't really elaborate on the things that I've been through, but just with my brother is just showing that he has made those same mistakes as I did, and now it's kind of hard because I'm trying to accept it, but I rather advocate it because I view it as someone who's trying to help me, but I kind of want to like have my own type of value and weigh into it. So elaborating on that is, I look at it as my brother. He's someone who look up to, but he also has his moments and his beliefs, religious beliefs as well. But I want to say that me being myself, I look at it as I want to dissect what's more important to me, and what I mean by that is if my brother feels that me dribbling the ball or shooting the way he wants me to shoot is gonna help me get better, I feel like nobody knows the way you're gonna develop in life until you're actually in that state. My brother, we always bump heads and always have our disagreements. So it comes to a time where he's discussing things with me, and I'm really taking a little bit at a time and seeing what's important. Sometimes when we're arguing, you don't really hear the conversation, how things go. But me, I kind of like look at what's important. Okay, he said I need to work on my shot. I took that instead of saying, okay, he's saying I'm a bad shooter, or saying that I'm not as good as I am with my right hand or my left. So I look at it as it gets deeper in that, and in life, when we discuss our past and things, is saying, okay, you messed up, but what are the good things out of it? What did you get out of the conversation that I'm telling you as a big brother, and how can you relate that to the real life, to the real world? What can make me better? What can make me a better person as far as just learning from my past mistakes? Overall, I just want to say, like, In conclusion, working with people throughout your life, whether it is in the workplace or with your friends or family, you will experience these two distinct ways one day or another. The question is, how will you respond? How would you receive the message that is being sent to you? You must make sure that you apply the peripheral way at all times because you never know what key information may go right over your head. Paying attention is important to details, and it helps you understand if it's worth your time listening or receiving the information. Thank you.